3, 2, 1. Paul, since you've been here at this football club, you tend to come straight out of the changing room and talk to the press straight away.
Yeah.
Bit of a delay tonight. What have you been saying to your players?
We was trying to get rid of a negative mindset in the dressing room, if I'm honest, because the lads come in and they've been quite negative with everything, and I didn't really think they needed to. I'm trying to make sure that their mindset is really positive and really buoyant, you know. So we've had a good chat in there.
A few home truths?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I don't think any home truths needed. You know what I mean? We scored the first one with 2 great chances after that to win it. But at any level of football, it's fine lines between winning, drawing, and losing. You know, and it's been the story of our season so far in terms of being in front and having chances to increase the lead, and not doing that and getting punished.
You took your opportunity well in the first half. I think you would be fair to say you just about controlled the first half. Did you start to feel in the second half that the game was slipping away from you minute by minute?
No, I think what you've got to do, you've got to give credit to York. They're a very good side, you know. And I thought in general that the game was very tight and maybe would have been won, lost or drawn on the odd goal. So you know, it was 2 teams that, you know, went for each other's throats. I would have thought for a neutral it was quite a good game to watch. You know, we get to certain phases where, you know, once again at home, I think we've, like I say, in the first half been in control of the game, and in the second half weathered a bit of a storm, and then had 2 great chances to go 2-0 up. So, but if, like I say, it's fine lines at this level of football. If you don't, you get punished, and we got punished.
Matt Green's gone off, injured I believe. Can you update us on his progress?
No, he just got a bit of a dead leg in, you know, with the goal. So you know, he had an injection at half time, but he was still struggling, so we had to replace him. Yeah,
is it too early to make an assessment as to whether he'll be fit for the return fixture?
I'd like to think he'd be fit for the next fixture. It was more of a knee in the thigh rather than a pull or a tear or anything like that. So he's a tough lad anyway, so I'm hoping he'll be chopping a bit for the return leg.
Would it be fair to say that perhaps any other time of the season you'd have taken 1-1 against a side like York City, but being sat 7 points shy of the playoffs, a 1-1 draw isn't the result you needed?
No, it wasn't the result we needed. You know, it's you know, and that's 11 games we drew this season. You know, it's
is it 11 too many now?
Yeah, well, obviously it's 11 too many. You know, we want to be in a better position. So, you know, and that's why we've just been talking about it in the dressing room. You know, our mindset's still got to be strong, and you know, we've not got to beat ourselves up. You know, what we've got to start doing is in both boxes just concentrate a little bit more. Like I say, you know, 1-0 up, we've had 2 glorious opportunities to go and kill the game. And you know, we've not done that, and then it's like quite a lot of times this season we've been punished at the other end. So you know, it's not the end of the world, but we need to start learning quick if we want to be successful this season.
It's not the end of the world, to paraphrase yourself, but is it slipping away?
No, it's not slipping away. Like I keep telling you that this time last season, you know, we was in no man's land, the club I was at. You know, so there's a lot of football to be played. You know, we've had you know, these next 2 games are going to be really tough games. You know, we've got to start putting 3 points on the board instead of 1. You know, and it's as simple as that. It's a simple equation. You know, we've got to start killing teams off. You know, and when we've got opportunities, I don't think we're a bad side. I think
do games like this demonstrate perhaps, you know, you come up against a side like York City, sat 4th in the table at the moment. They just look to have the quality of player that's needed to be successful in this division. When you put your side against a side like York City, do you honestly look at your players and think, yes, I've got the quality needed?
Well, like I say, I mean, you're answering your own question there. You know, we're 1-0 up. You know, for the majority of the game, it was 1-0 up, and then we had 2 great chances to win the game. You know, we've done that to Luton here.
But player for player, man to man, quality-wise.
Absolutely. You know, I think we can get better. You know, I do believe that, but it's you asked me if I put my players man to man against York, you know, they changed their system today to come to us. So you know, I think we've got to stop being negative about everything.
So you're confident then that you won't have to make any new signings in the transfer window then?
Well, we've got to make new signings. You always got to evolve, but
aren't these players good enough? I'm now getting mixed messages with Paul.
The players are good enough, but
so why do you need to make new signings?
why does Alex Ferguson have to make new signings in the January transfer window? Does he think that Wayne Rooney's not good enough? No, it's a little bit of squad depth and the quality and depth that's different to other clubs. But no, we need to stop being negative. You know, we've lost 5 games all season in the league. You know, our biggest problem, like I say, is we drew too many. You know, if that's a crime, then you know, we are guilty of that. But you know, you've asked me today. I thought, you know, we could have been, once again, we could have been talking a different scenario. Now, goal scorers are worth their weight in gold, and they cost a lot of money. You know,
And you've only got one, haven't you?
oh, we've got one, yeah. But then again, so have York.
Yeah.
You know, they've only got Walker. You know, Matty Green scored a lot of goals for us. You know, he probably scored more goals. I think the stats are he's probably scored more goals than any other centre forward for about the last 10 years at Mansfield. So you know, I just think we've got to stop being negative. You know, and I don't want it to rub off on the players. The players are working extremely hard. You know, we're creating chances, and we're not doing badly. We played well at Southport last week. You know, but we're not just getting the rub of the green. It's fine lines at the minute. You know, but. It swings and roundabouts in this game. You know, it'll come and go. You know, we had probably a little bit luck in the first half of the season with results, and then 1 or 2 are going against us at the minute. But you know, let's be honest, we're not in the bottom 4. You know, I mean, we've still got a chance of promotion. You know, we've got to stop being negative and being positive. You know, I thought the supporters were excellent today. Thought they got 100% behind us. Decent crowd, and the lads got clapped off. So it's looking as though, I mean, the supporters understand what we're doing. What I will say is, Rome wasn't built in a day, you know, and like I've said before in other interviews, you know, instant success was never going to happen at this club. You know, if I got the club promoted in the first year, you know, I'm not here in the second year. You know, you're handpicked and the players are handpicked. So we've got to be mindful of the fact of what we're trying to build, what we're trying to achieve. You know, don't get me wrong, we want to achieve it this season. We've got a lot of young players that are learning the trade and getting better. But you know, no one can tell me there's been a massive difference between us and Wrexham, us and Fleetwood, us and York. You know, so we're building the right way, we're doing the right things.
Paul, thanks for that, and we'll see you in 2012.
Thank you.